If you're relocating to the Nashville area from out of state and you've been looking at Hendersonville or Gallatin, there's something I see happen to most every family I work with. They find beautiful listing photos, the neighborhood looks perfect, and then they actually spend time here and realize that the listing description tells you what it actually feels like to live somewhere that are two very different things. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the real differences between living in these two areas so that you can actually figure out where your family fits. Hi, I'm Natalie Downs, and I've been living and selling homes in Sumner County for the last 8 years. I've helped lots of families relocate here from everywhere, and the number one thing they say after their first month is, why didn't anyone explain how these neighborhoods actually work? So let's talk about Hendersonville and Gallatin. They're about 15 minutes apart, but here's the thing that surprises most relocating buyers. They're not as different as you might think. Both towns have new construction. Both towns have master plan communities. The west side of Gallatin is growing like crazy right now. And honestly, some of those neighborhoods blend right into what feels like Hendersonville. So you can't just look at the town's name on Zillow and know what you're getting. Here's what actually matters. A lot of the west side of Gallatin has Gallatin zip codes, but it's zoned for Hendersonville schools, Station Camp, and the brand new Liberty Creek schools. So you might be living in Gallatin and your kids are going to school in Hendersonville. That's something that you absolutely need to know before buying. The most distinguishing part is that Gallatin has a historic downtown square. That established downtown with actual character and real history. Hendersonville doesn't have that feel. If you want to feel like you're in a town like that, that's going to matter to you. But the west side of Gallatin is developing so fast and it feels brand new and modern, just like those newer areas of Hendersonville. So you can't assume anything based on that zip code. You have to look at the specific neighborhoods. Where is it exactly? What school is it zoned for? What's actually around it? What's being built? Because they blend together way more than people realize. Here's what people also get wrong about commuting. If you're commuting to Nashville from Sumner County, you're looking at a solid 30 to 45 minutes depending on traffic, and sometimes even up to an hour. Most families who move here don't commute to Nashville every day. They work remote at some level. But their schools are here, their groceries are here, their life actually happens here, not really in Nashville. Once you realize that, it stops feeling like a suburb and starts feeling like its own place. But you have to actually be here to really understand that. So new construction versus resale matters too. New construction here gives you predictability. Everything's under warranty. The trade-off is that you're paying for the newness and your HOA fees are typically a little higher. Resale homes give you character, larger lots, and sometimes even lower HOA fees. But you're also getting some unknowns. And you will want an inspector for both instances. You actually need to fill the house out. Both have trade-offs. It just depends on what you value more. The bottom line is this. You can't buy a house in Sumner County from out of state and know if it's actually going to work for you and your family and how you live your day-to-day lives. You have to be here. You have to visit. You have to look at that commute time. You have to go to the grocery store. You have to visit the schools. And once you do that, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. But you need to know before you close. If you're trying to figure out which part of Sumner County actually fits how your family's going to live, that's the part that I'd love to help relocating buyers with. And I'm happy to jump on a call or text with you. We can talk about neighborhoods, what's realistic for your budget, what it looks like day to day. Because trust me, I get it. Moving from out of state is a big decision. I've done it too several years ago, and I would love to help you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.